About 25 years ago, I had a one night stand with Tracia's mom, and we were just friends, no more, no less. And she became pregnant. I had a family tragedy, so I had moved away for a while, and I sort of lost touch with Tracia's mom. I did come back for a brief period when Tracia was like maybe 3 years old. But it was only for a short period of time, and then I moved back out of state. I just felt it in my guts that she was mine. I did write to the family. I've never heard anything back, so I just continued to, live on with my life. The reason why I didn't reach out to Tricia sooner is because I was out of town. I lived in another state. I didn't want to keep pressuring her mom, even though I was writing letters and everything. I didn't want to keep on pressuring her. So I kind of left it alone for a while. But I always felt deep down inside, I always thought about her. I do believe she is my child. I do. And I want to establish a relationship with her. She always looked like me. She looks like my mom. And it's just a gut feeling inside telling me that she is. Flash forward to 19 years old, I reached out to her on Facebook and I told her that I'm her dad and I want to be in her life. And I hope she accepts me to be in her life. First, she was like, who are you? And of course, but after that, I tried to explain myself and who I was. And the conversation went kind of good for a while after that. I've had awful guilt all these years. I miss her first step. I miss her first birthday parties, all her birthday parties. I didn't teach her how to drive a car or even ride a bike. It makes me feel horrible inside that I've missed all these things. This is why I can't grab all that back, but maybe I can start something to remember 20 years from now. And this is what I'm going for. We've never met face to face. We never chatted or social media, face to face. On the show, it's gonna be my first time seeing her. I'm very nervous, but I'm also delighted. If this DNA comes back that she is my daughter, the whole world opens up new beginnings. I'll be so excited. It will just make my year. If the DNA test comes back that she is not my daughter, I would feel very hurt. I almost want to cry now thinking about it. I really hope the outcome is that I am her father, and that would mean so much to me. I would jump for joy. No words can explain.
Because first of all, I love you, Steve. You're amazing. You're a good dude. You have kids, and I know that you're here to help me.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, and I follow you on Facebook.
So why are you here today?
My mom was a single mom, a single parent growing up, raising me and my brother, and I grew up without a father. So I always felt like there was something missing, and I just didn't know what it was. And I've been empty almost 26 years. I don't have no kids. I ended up, I seen, going to parks, parent-teacher conferences, proms, all that, graduations. It was always my mom there. I didn't have no father figure going there and congratulating me, telling me that they love me. And so I'm
You
just
feel you missed out on a father your whole life.
my whole life.
And now, how did this all come about?
Well, 7 years ago, I ended up getting a message from a stranger, Kevin, saying that he was my dad. He sent me a long message on Facebook and pretty much told me everything about myself that I didn't even know that he knew. So he was getting messages from family members, and he said that he waited for a while until I got older to understand what was going on. And I think he was trying to protect my feelings at that time.
What was your reaction at this guy comes in your life and says that he's your father?
I looked at my phone, and I was on my way to work. So I was working at Walmart overnight, and I was looking at my phone in disbelief, shock, sadness, and I just wanted to know, like, who are you?
All right, Kevin couldn't be here, but he's joining us VCC. You believe that Tracia is your daughter, right?
I do. First, before I say anything, I want to say to Tracia, hi, how are you doing, honey? You look wonderful. I'm so glad to see you. So glad to see you. You're beautiful. You are so beautiful. So glad to be here so we can take care of this.
So, Kevin, why do you think that Tracia is your daughter?
She's beautiful, you know. Tracia, you're wonderful. You're beautiful. You're smart. You're articulate, artistic, funny, hardworking, just like me. You look just like me. I believe you're my daughter.
Yeah, but do you think her mother only slept with you?
I just found out that her mom slept with me and another guy on the same day. I just found that out as this show was being brought to life.
Right. Why'd you wait so long to reach out to her?
I do want to know that.
Well, I was living in another state. It was kind of hard for me to go back and forth. I wrote letters to your mom, Tracia, a couple of letters. I never got no response. And I kind of wanted to wait till, you know, back in the early 90s, there was no social media, so I couldn't really
Yeah,
get
but
to
you got in touch with her 7 years ago, 2014.
Yes.
And, you know, my first computer, and I started getting email in 2000, so you can't really use that excuse in the 90s, you know?
No, I'm not using that excuse, boss, not at all.
Well, I'm
Not at
saying, you waited till she was 19 years old. That's a long time to wait.
It is, and I'm so sorry about that. So sorry.
Kevin, you took a DNA test to determine whether or not you were Tracia's biological father. And the result of that DNA test, Kevin, is that you are not Tracia's father.
So what now?
I'm sorry. I've never meant to hurt you or bring any strife to your life. I honestly, truly thought deep down in my heart that I was your dad. And I'm so sorry if I brought any pain to you or anything. Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
Even if he was your father, he walked in at 19, which all the difficult years are over by then, you know?
Right.
And you've done a good job of becoming a woman that a lot of people would admire. And you know, you're saying, hey, I'm doing it on my own now. And I have my own place and my own things. And so, you know, after talking to your mother, she kind of tried to steer you away from the situation. But again, maybe something came out of it, good, a relationship that you have with him. You know, we would love to help you maybe find your biological father if that's possible. But I think even though this is news you didn't want and it hurts, I think you're a really strong woman that you're going to be totally okay with this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve, and producers and everybody for helping us with this. It's very, very nice of you guys to do this.
You know what? I'm going to make a suggestion, Kevin. Even though you didn't get the results you want, when you've known this young woman for as long as you have, for 7 years, it might be a good idea to still get on that airplane and go see her.
Right away.
Maybe
Right
more
away.
now than ever.
If she allows me to, I'll do the tickets now.
Okay, I hope so. Like I said, that's whatever you decide that you want in the future, but you know, here's somebody that you can talk to, and you have somebody that, you know, lends you an ear. So I don't know if that has to end. And, you know, like I said, if there's in the future, if we can help you find your father, we would love to do that for you. All right, good luck to you.